Hey guys, it's Mang with Fishaholics, and today I want to show you the benefits of seeing your lure and how the fish reacted at like that hit right there. I'll be showing you footage from two different lakes. This is at Millerton Lake, which is a lot clearer, and I'm actually trolling at 30 feet deep here, and you can see clearly the fish right behind it chasing it and trying to hammer it. And I'll also be trolling at O'Neill Forebay, which is a lot murkier. I'm trolling at 15 feet. 10 to 15 feet, and you can tell the difference. So check out the footage, and I'll kind of show you what I did to adjust to catch some of these fish. So you just saw there are schools of smallmouth bass chasing my swim bait, and they're just hammering it, and they're real aggressive. So they're not eating it, they're just hitting it and trying to injure it. And from some of the hits, you can tell they're trying to do a head strike. So after viewing the footage from Millerton Lake, which is those little smallmouth bass chasing my swimbait, I went over to O'Neill Forebay and targeted stripers. And I started out with my swimbait as well, and you just saw a striper chasing it and almost trying to eat it, but it was actually not that interested. And this guy actually hits it from below. So it tells you that they're actively feeding, but they're not committing to taking the bait itself. So as you can see here, I'm fishing at all water depths, from the middle of the water column all the way down to just barely hugging the bottom. And the reason why I'm doing that is because on my fish finder, I can spot these fish that are just on the bottom or hovering in like 10 feet of water, and I'm adjusting to that. Now while you're trolling, you want to change the action in the lure sometimes. And the best way to do that is to slow down your boat and speed up again. And that's exactly what I did here. And after doing so, a striper comes out of nowhere and hammers it. So here's something to keep in mind. Do not set the hook when you get a fish, because the fish is already hooked on there. By setting the hook, you can yank that lure or that bait right out. And as you can see in the footage, this fish is going nowhere. Just keep that steady pressure and just keep reeling it in. Don't let any slack out. If you let slack out, that hook can fall right out because there's already a big hole in its mouth. So this next shot is really important. And that happened so fast, let me slow it down. So what's happening here is the striper is just coming from below at high speeds, and it's trying to injure its prey. And here you can see the headshot right there, and it makes the swim bait do a full 360 before it starts swimming again. And that's typical striper behavior. So I did notice that. I noticed my rod tips were being bumped, and I wasn't getting any hookups. So I tied on this SpeedLure 130, and I knew that if anything tried to eat it, like this guy right here, I'd get a hookup. And as you can see by how it was hooked up, this thing tried to injure the lure, which was why it got hooked in the head. So this is the beauty of being able to view your underwater footage. You can see how the lure is moving, and you can see how these fish are reacting to that. Just like how I saw the stripers and the bass chasing and hitting the swim bait. Now I can adjust by using a jerkbait, and every time they try to injure that prey, that lure, you can get a better hookup. Your hookup ratio goes up.
Really? Alright, lift it and I'll just grab it. Lift it higher, higher.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're watching this on the Fishaholics site, don't forget to leave a comment and check out our other articles and videos. Thanks again, guys.